Welcome everybody to Daniel Lawton's 16th birthday. You heard that right. Double digits. It's honestly crazy that this guy is 16. I remember last time I saw him, he was only this tall. I remember changing your diapers. As of today, Dan can drive on the road in a car legally. How crazy that is? This guy can get behind the wheel and act just like Paul Walker did in his hit role, or whatever that guy's name was in Fast and Furious. We forgot the slide here. That's I don't know. I'll tell production, I guess. But to celebrate this special day, we're going to go through Daniel's top 10 moments of all time. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Daniel in 7th grade. Just in general, because it's just a completely different Dan than what we have today, and I feel like it could be classified as a whole moment in and of itself. Now, why this is at top 10 is that it's not too strong, it's a little old, it's a little outdated, it's not new anymore, but we still have some fond memories of Daniel in 7th grade. We got some really weird, may I even say cringe things out of this guy in 7th grade. He was a completely different person, and I honestly don't know how I feel about him. Because I've been able to see this guy in so long. Now I just have this weird guy I know with really long hair. In the number 9 slot, we have Baked 10. Now Baked 10, for a little background, was I think one day in 7th or 8th grade. I honestly don't remember at all. He was dressing up for Halloween? I don't remember the context whatsoever anymore. But this guy sent me a picture of this costume when I was on the bus, because I asked him, what's the Ben 10 fit looking like today? And he sent me these couple of pictures. We don't know why, but this dude looked so unbelievably out of it that sometimes I see him in my nightmares. Like, I can't get around him. He's just like a brick wall. He scares me sometimes. I need help. And as for number 8 on the list, we have Daniel getting jiggy with it. Now this one's self-explanatory, it's just Dan busting a move, so let's roll the clips. For number 7, we have, of course, oh my god. Oh my, look at the veins. Oh my god, he's so hot. Taking the number 6 spot, we have this picture. It's all it is. This picture is just legendary in every way. Like, just look at him. That's not Dan. That's just literally not Dan. I swear to God, it's a different guy. And the caption, this isn't Dan. And now that we're at the halfway point, up next, instead of number 5, we actually have a surprise guest coming in from the Sunshine State of California. Take it away, Zach. Thanks, Zach. You know, things really aren't the same without you, and I think those words just speak volumes. And now, coming up next today, we can actually see that tonight, it's going to be a little bit of a drizzle in the morning, about 50 degrees. Tomorrow will be a little bit of rain, might interfere with some basketball for the driveway. The rest of the week, it's going to be about low 50s, a couple of low 60s on next week, Wednesday and Thursday, with some low points of 40s in the night. A lot of precipitation, so you might want to watch out when you're on the road, just in the off chance there's a little bit of flooding. Coming in at number 5 on the list today, we have CJ Frazzlepop. Now, this is an era of Dan that predates me. I did not even know Dan during this era, and I wish I did, because I feel like he could have maybe gone somewhere. It wouldn't have been that far, but it would have been somewhere. Now, I'm going to roll a clip just to demonstrate CJ Frazzlepop in his heyday.
And yeah, so we're gonna give you another episode of consistency, because obviously, according to my recent uploads, that's the best thing about my channel is consistency. Because I mean, have you seen those consistent uploads? 2 weeks since I uploaded the video I did yesterday. I mean, I think that's just pretty impressive.
Thanks for talking about your upload schedule, Dan. You know, surprisingly, it actually just only got better from there. It improved. You know, you really turned around.
We have here King Botch. And here is the dog doing the Mentos. There's the gas money, and there's a man with a spoon. Hey,
Hey, what are you doing in my chair? Wait, who are you? Get out.
hey,
Who are you?
hey,
Get out of my house. Get out. Get off of my computer. Leave. Get out. What? Who was that? What? Who? Okay. Number 3. We have Dan. It's just Dan. I mean, look at him. There's just so many different versions. There's one that's got 2 noses, one that's got like 2/3 of a nose. Got Dan making a couple funny faces. We got Dan maybe a little close to the camera. That's the glory of Dan. He just does so many different things. And honestly, I think it is close to human perfection as we strive to get. Now, getting closer to number 1 on the list, I think I'd take a short break and just show these funny pictures that I found of Tyler Worrell and Andrew Bird. Now, Tyler, of course, is just kind of close to the camera. He's got sunglasses on. He looks kind of silly. And Andrew is about 5 years old with Martin Luther King. I don't know how he did that. He's with MLK. Woo! Coming in at a close second on the list, we have the legendary Gentleman Time. Now, this is an image, not even an image, more of a trend in the overall quality of life in the human race, is Daniel Lawton standing in the bathroom, taking a selfie of himself, and just saying gentleman time. We don't know what it means, but it is just so amazing that we have so many different forms of gentleman time. Some would say that it actually surpasses human understanding. We have gentleman time in a car. What does it mean? We don't know, because when you look at gentleman time in the car, it immediately gets destroyed by gentleman time in the bathroom. So there is almost no correlation there, besides it Dan taking a picture. And as for the 4th one, I think that this image radiates the same energy as gentleman time, and I thought I had to include it in the list here. And at the very top of the list of moments of Dan, we have I am so sorry. I didn't put that there. I don't know how that got there. Should we cut? I'll cut. Coming in at the top of the list in the number 1 place, we have Face Full of Man, a quote from Dan that I think in his mind is legendary. I wasn't there to experience this personally, so I can't say I have the same beliefs, but I think it is still extremely funny. So let me explain the story. So from my understanding, in a Xbox party, there was Dan, Zach, Pat, Tom, and Tyler playing NBA 2K. And Travis Gorman, being Travis Gorman, didn't want to join them for some reason. Who knows? But who was in the party that was a non-factor to those men? Mackenzie. So what did they do? They had Mackenzie invite Travis to the party to lure him in, to trick him into joining the Xbox party with all of the dudes. He fell for this trick, and he immediately left the party. They laugh, and Dan says something along the lines of, he came for the girl, and ended up with a face full of man. And that actually went in the Dan quote book, which I haven't touched on in this video, but is made up of many quotes of legendary status that Dan has heard or said. And as for this list, even though we've gotten through the top 10 and many others that I haven't talked about, there is one last message that I actually have for Dan himself, and it's from a special guest, Daniel Lawton, from the CJ Frazzlepop era. Dan, I hope you enjoy this.